Before we get started, let me ask you to do us all a favor. Could you please kind of cut out your exterior deterrents that kind of get your attention, if you would, please? We want to talk to you today, and this is about all you guys today. This is about what you've done, how the different things that you've done with this company so far. So I want you to catch all of this. Yes, we're recording it, but let me tell you something about recordings. Recordings are great for people to actually go watch them. That's fantastic. But have you ever gone to a concert like your favorite band, or somebody went to a concert, it was your favorite band, and you didn't get to go? And when they came back, you said, how was it? And they try to tell you, and it's just not the same. You know what I mean? It's the same way here on these lives. These lives should be actually a lifeblood of your business. These lives should never be about, well, I'll just send you the replay. No, it should actually be the lifeblood of your business to get them here, especially when they're talking to the CEO. Especially though, like tonight, Tuesday night, when we're doing the presentation, that is there for one reason. That is for you to bring prospects to. So we do the talking. You don't have to. So these lives are built for you to build your business with. Don't forget that. And when somebody says, will there be a recording? You know what my answer is? No. And I know there is, but my answer is no, I don't think so. You might want to be there. Okay, I'll be there. Some of you just go, yeah, there'll be a recording. Okay, good. Don't do that anymore. Anyway, I digress. Sorry, guys. I just had to get on that tangent just for a minute because there's still people coming in. And I came from the radio world, and you never had dead air. Never. You just keep talking. You keep talking. And that's what I'm doing. So today is Tuesday. We postponed the Meet the CEO meeting yesterday. And glad we're having it today. Glad we're moving forward with a few things. And I am going to shut up. And Mr. St. Hendricks, can you hear me?
I can, Ron.
Perfect. So we are going to bring on the CEO of the company, Mr. St. Hendricks. A lot of you know him. A lot of you got to know him. And we have some testimonials today as well. So I'm going to let Shane lead it off, and we'll bring on the testimonials as we move along. Go ahead, Shane.
Hey, Ron. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for everybody getting on here on a Tuesday with us instead of a Monday. I do apologize for having to put this off a day, but we try to make it every time and don't want to miss it. We think, like Ron said, it is the lifeblood of your business, and I do hope that each one of you that is trying to make money with Fund Saver Network is doing it as a business, and we want to do everything we can to support that for you. And I know a lot of you on here may just be on for the savings, and that's fine. If you are, that's a wonderful thing because we have talked to many people that are just excited about Fund Saver Network and what we're doing for saving them money. And I think here in just a little while, Jim Alvey might actually have an example of that for you of one of his people in his organization. So, but Ron, we are seeing an amazing influx of people over the past couple of weeks here, and it has been absolutely amazing to see what we put in place is actually functioning like it's supposed to be. The free members are coming in. And guys, I had a number in my head of what I call conversions, meaning that people come in for free and then we convert them to paid members. I had a number in my head of what that conversion rate should be, and I'm here to tell you we completely surpassed what that is. We are at about a 17% conversion rate right now, and that is absolutely, in my mind, that is absolutely amazing. And we are doing some things to try to increase that number. Some communications that we know we're trying to fix and make even better, and so we can try to get that conversion rate up in the 20% range. And I feel like that is something that will happen. So just know that, when you go out there and share this as a free member, that you are helping us to grow our business. And we want to do everything we can to support that for you. So, so just know that when you go out there and share this as a free member, that you are helping us to grow our business. And we want to do everything we can to support that for you. So, so just know that when you go out there and share this as a free member, that you are helping us to grow our business. And we want to do everything we can to support that for you. So, so just know that when you go out there and share this as a you will have us behind you trying to convert your people over to paid members. And again, that conversion rate is right now company wide is at 17%. Some people,
17.3 to be
yeah,
exact.
yeah, and some people are, that number is skewed both ways sometimes, and I'll explain that. If you're going out and signing up a ton of just free members for shopping, then of course your number could potentially be lower. It could be 5 or 6%.
Mhm.
But if you are someone that's going out and signing up free people and then communicating with them and explaining to them the value of having that membership, you could be up in the 25 to 26% range. And so again, just know, depending on how you want to play the game with FundSaver Network, depends on your conversion rate. And our suggestion again always is to, once you see someone sign up with you, communicate with them, talk to them about what they want to do. Hey, do you want to, save money? Do you want to make money, or do you want to do both? And depending on that answer is how you help them throughout their journey with FundSaver Network. To me, either one of those answers comes back to, well, you need to have a full membership because either one of those ends up with a full membership. Ron, you got anything on that before I
I
continue?
do. I want you to explain what you mean when you see a free person that comes on board your business. What exactly do you mean when you say you talk to them and show them what? Are you showing them where the $25 is to pay $25? Or are you showing them the value of the $25 and they need to go ahead and do it now?
Yeah,
Are
to
you
me, to me, Ron, you're showing them the value of the $25, whether they're wanting to save money or they're wanting to make money. Both that $25 membership has a value for both of them. And you're really just showing them and getting them engaged in FundSaver Network. You also are showing them at, Tuesday night at midnight's the cutoff, and everyone that came in underneath them and you can explain that even better than I can because you explain it all the time. So even that fear of missing out is important. It happened today. I actually got on a phone call with a representative or a member, pro member that was signing someone up, and they asked the question, and so that actually came up today to make sure that that person got in, and we showed them. I think there was 14 people came in underneath them or behind them that they potentially will lose if they don't get their pro membership by the end of the day today. I believe that's the cutoff time.
It is. And remember, and I show this when we do our Tuesday night presentation. I show people's back office when they're still in a free mode. And I show that number of people coming in after you. Now, again, let me explain. That number, if you're a free member and you see that number, that doesn't mean those people are going to be in your business. That's not what it means. But what it means is that's how many people has joined you after you've joined the company. And what it also means, there's a possibility that some are none, but some of those people could be in your business because you don't know where they're coming from. But I will tell you this. If you are out there putting in free members and they are in that free power line that I'm talking about, and you know those people, you brought them in, so you know they're below you in that power line, and we hit Tuesday night at midnight Pacific time, and you decide you're not going to upgrade, and let's say you brought in 10 people or whatever, or 5 people, and 3 of them decide to pay the $25 and you don't do it, well, you just lost those 2 or 3 or 1 person, and you'll never get them back in the matrix. Never. They're gone forever. You'll never get them back. So when it comes to Tuesday night and you're active and you're bringing in free members, you're out there talking to people and bringing in free members, and it comes to Tuesday night, is it really worth it not to spend 83 cents a day? Is it really worth it? Because what if somebody above you is building this thing? What if Bobby Lockhart is right on top of you and you don't know it, and she's bringing in 30, 40, 50 people a month, and you decide you're not going to pay? Now, you got to understand something. If you're in Bobby's matrix and she's bringing people in, it fills up as it's going down. And guess what? People will fall under you in that scenario. And even though you're a $25 member and you're not telling anybody about it, you can still make $1 per person, up 50 cents per person, up to 5 levels. When you pay 25, when you bring in your first person, second person, it opens up for you. Okay. So just remember, is it worth missing a possibility of changes happening for you for 83 cents a day? Now, I do this every Tuesday night. I'm going to do it again. But I'll challenge you, put 83 cents in your hand, walk into any convenience store and walk around. And I want you to really look at what you can buy for 83 cents. There's not a whole lot at 83 cents, but you can literally buy a business in a box here for 83 cents a day. Back to you, Shane.
All right, thank you, Ron. Yeah, that in the situation today, there were many free members under that person, and then there was 14 that had actually paid. So it was a big deal on the one that was being discussed today. So just wanting everybody to grab a hold of that welcome letter that you got. We always tell you to keep it. Grab a hold of that welcome letter. Understand the compensation plan. Understand even if it is you're wanting to go out there and save money, make sure that you still keep that compensation plan ready, because you're gonna inherently want to share this program with people. You're gonna see the savings. You're gonna have all kinds of opportunities to talk to somebody. It literally happens every day if you're out and talking to people. So just make sure and share the program, and that's what's making us. That's what's perpetuating us. And we're not like a traditional multi-level marketing company to where we overprice products. We're actually the opposite of that. I mean, we've got real weight that is being sold in the $45, $46 range. That's literally insane. And I have people ask every single day, how are y'all doing that? And it's all based on uh, the the membership and the $25 a month membership. And so you're getting all these savings. Ron, I would love to tell everybody what we just purchased, but I'm going to hold off until it is absolutely in the door. And but be ready to hear what it is. Be ready to share it. Again, the whole thing that we're seeing, I went over it one time. It's about impressions. It's about how many times you share this company. I mean, any business that you are working in and you are trying to build, you have to share it. I mean, if you don't, it's like a big football stadium being out in the middle of a forest and nobody even knowing how to get there. They're not coming. If you don't do it, they're not coming. So make sure to tell everybody what you have your hands on. You're going to save them money. So there's nothing. Heck, they can join for free in our company and be a lifetime free member and save all kinds of money. So you're doing nothing to hurt anyone in this company, and that to me is amazing. That's why I think every person in the U.S. is going to join Fund Saver Network at some point, because we have too many things that are good happening, and too many things that are going to save everybody money. So it's almost a why wouldn't you kind of thing. So, um, but that's my take today, Ron, on everything that's going on. I know you and I have talked a lot over the past few days. We have some amazing stuff going on. I know that FundSaver Connect is doing great. We're kicking off all the communications with it. We have a communication that you reminded me of just a moment ago that is starting to happen, where if someone does join under you and pays, we're telling you that happened before Tuesday, so that you can go ahead and jump in and you don't forget, you don't miss them. So that extra communication's happening. All of the social media uh, platforms are working great. And then we have a lot of social media that you're going to start receiving to be able to share, again, because we want to give you everything possible for your little business with Fund Saver Network. We want to give you everything we can to help you build that business. we actually have some new products that are going to be helping you build that business. So, Ron, you got anything on that?
Because I want to add, yeah, well, I want to kind of go back to what you were saying about some things that are coming. Uh, Shane discussed with me some things that they got that's going to come, that's going to be able to be purchased. We're not going to go into what they are, but I will tell you this. When he told me what they were, my immediate response to him was this: free people don't get them, only the paying members. That was my immediate response. Oh, well, we can't do that. We can't do that. But it's that important to me because it's that great of stuff. Okay. So, because I know for a fact that if free people couldn't get it, for knowing what it is, they would immediately become a paying member. And when we talk, listen, I do this all the time. And when we talk about a paying member for 83 cents a day or $25 a month, do you understand that when you pay $25 a month, what is included with that is the 2 private apps that save you money on things you already buy? That you already buy. Do you buy toilet paper? Do you buy those things? Do you eat? Because it'll save you money every time you do it. And we have a couple of people here that's going to tell you some of this stuff. I've saved a lot. There's not been 1 month that I haven't saved over $25 using those apps. Not one. Not yet. So you want to bring up somebody now, Shane?
Yeah, Ron, let's get Jim in there because we have absolutely talked about 2 things that came up with him just over the past few days. And guys, I want to tell you this guy I'm bringing on. I know a lot of you have been on here and seen him. Jim Albee has become just an uh, amazing person as it relates to he's probably an amazing person anyways, but an amazing person that as it relates to Fun Saver Network. I appreciate him probably more than he realizes because he is constantly thinking about how to make Fun Saver Network better. And he probably does so much of it that he's not out there sharing as much as he needs to be because he gets kind of stuck in the weeds with stuff that is helping us. I just want him to know that it is stuff that is going to help us and help him at the same time perpetuate um, Fun Saver Network and what we're doing. So, Jim, thank you for all that you are doing. I know we can't talk about some of the stuff, but we do have some things that Jim is a big part of helping put together, and you guys are going to absolutely love it when we do get it put together. So, Ron, if you'll bring Jim on, would be great.
He's there. He can unmute.
All right.
I'm here. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate that.
Mhm.
I love this company, and just you're right. Just it's a team effort, and we can just keep adding value to it. It's definitely going to it's going to be great for everybody, and that's one of my driving forces. And you're right. I'm not sharing as much as I should be because my brain is so on all this other stuff. And but I do still share, and because I believe in what we're doing, and it's and like I'll talk about the apps, the save. The 2 apps are amazing. Something that I begged for last year when we were started talking about is like, hey, let's do this. And here we are, and I'm so excited that we have them. And I think that's mainly what you wanted from me today was about those 2 apps. And I'll tell you my experience, and then I'll share one of my teammates' experiences. But so I looked to see when I started using my app, and I'm right about a month ago, right about 30 days ago. And between the savings and the cashback app, if I combine those 2, I'm right at saving 3 months of my membership. And I don't use them every day. I have not made any big purchases. They're just basically on something I love to do, and that's eat. So that's so anytime I can find a place that, hey, Applebee's, Panda Express, whatever it is, whether it's dinner or lunch, Longhorn, I'm gonna in fact these companies, hopefully they know this. I gravitate more towards somewhere that's going to give me a deal or going to give me cash back. and if I have an option, I'm going to go with that company or that restaurant because of that, because it benefits me. So I've saved 3 months worth of my $25 membership just on pulling the discount app out, getting a deal on something, making a purchase, and the cashback on food. So I'm thrilled. But I'll also share a friend of mine that's a teammate of mine, great guy, Michael Rhodes.
He's here, Jim. I don't know if he's at work and can't talk.
Yeah, he is here. Yeah, you're right. He works at Toyota, and I asked him,
Okay, that's fine.
can you get up? And he's like, probably, I don't know with my timing, but I know he's listening. And so I said I would share this on behalf of him. He has saved, between his savings, the FSN savings and the FSN cashback, he has got cashback and savings enough to cover five months of his $25 membership. And he's only been using it the 30 days basically that I've been using it. And he even mentioned to me, I haven't even really dug in deep on, and they travel a lot with their daughter's cheer team. Yeah. And so he's like, I need to dig in more to it because I could be saving a ton more. And that's just a little bit of use. So that's the thing. If you have these things, use them. Even if you don't end up making that purchase or going out to eat right at that time, this is an incredible marketing tool for yourself on social media, in person to places, even the establishment themselves, letting them know, hey, I was able to get this deal with your restaurant because of this app. Check this out. I just did that yesterday when I went to Panda Express. They're busy, the cashier, but I told her, this right here is how I'm getting 6% back on your food, and so, those little conversations give a great opportunity for you to get into sharing what Fun Saver Network's about and so much more beyond those things. But I will guarantee you today, if you are a paid member and you have those two apps, if you get into them and use them, will more than pay for your monthly membership. I guarantee it.
100% true statement. 100% true. Because listen, even if you're not the person that likes to eat out at fast food or likes to eat out at a restaurant or whatever, here's what I know you're going to do. At least I hope so. You're going to buy toilet paper. You're going to buy paper towels. You're going to buy these things. And when you do, if you don't know it already, in that coupon app or FSN savings app, there's Walmart in there. There's CVS Pharmacy. There's Walmart. They're in there. And if you just go look, you'll find it. Now, a lot of you go in there and put your zip code in, you look around and go, oh, that's it? That's not it. Put what you're looking for. Type in CVS Pharmacy. Type in Walmart. Type in what you're looking for. And if it's there, it'll find it. And what I discovered is when I went to CVS through the app, it took me to the CVS website. And because I went through the app to the CVS, 6 rolls of jumbo Charmin paper towels, $12.99 normally, $7.99. But wait, hold on. While I'm there, if I buy $20 worth of stuff, I get an additional 20% off. And I buy them online, and I just go down and pick them up. And a lot of you go, well, that store's not in. Hold on, let me explain to you. When you go to that app and you look for CVS and you go looking through there, it's going to pull up a store. And it's just a store. And it might be 30 miles from you. But if you click the down button, it'll show all the stores. You'll find the one close to you. Just click it and make that your store. And then from then on, that's the one it pulls up every single time. Every single time. If you're not in this app, because I guarantee you this, if somebody said, we'll give you $1 million if you go through that app and learn everything about it, exactly how it works, exactly how to save, and you come teach everybody, I guarantee you'd spend the rest of your life working that app and learn it like nothing. But you don't. You don't, because it takes a little bit of work. I go, well, I got to go find this. Nah, just go buy it wherever. Listen, I tell everybody Burger King right now. I don't eat Burger King, but if you happen to be the one that's out working every day and you run through Burger King, you can buy one Whopper and get one Whopper free with that app, with the coupon app, the savings app. And then when you go to pay for it, Burger King is also in the cashback app, and you can get 3% cash back on the one burger that you got. You got two burgers for less than the price of one. And if you're not doing those things, it's like taking $5 and just chucking it out the window while you're driving down the street.
Ron, it's really like chunking out $1,600+ on average per family, because that's what the average savings is
Per year.
when they just use the savings app per year. That's not including the cash back app, and these are real life statistics. So it is worth. I know it may not feel like it's worth it every single time, because you've got to go do something, you got to figure it out, whatever. But if you think about it from that aspect, what could you do with an extra, $1,600 for the year? I mean,
Yep.
you just got a $1,600 raise from your company, or you just saved 1,600 to put towards something else, or whatever the case is. So it's a amazing opportunity just on the savings app alone, not even including the cash back. So, just everybody keep it top of mind. And also, not only that, the biggest thing is share it. When you share it, not only do you save the money because you saved it, but you're going to make some money because you shared it. So it is absolutely amazing opportunity. So
Yeah, you use that
one more
app.
point. One more point I want to share real quick. Ron, you sparked a memory in me, and I shared this on a Zoom a couple Zooms ago. And I think Sean and some other people have tried this. When you get into that savings app and you look, and it's like, okay, hey, there's a Subway, but it's 20 miles from me, but there's a Subway right down the street from my house. Don't write off that restaurant won't accept that deal if you show it to them. I've done this a couple times. One was Penn Station. I showed them right on the app. I said, hey, this Penn Station down the road here 50 miles will give me 10% off. Will you guys match that, or will you guys honor that? And they did. They've done it twice for me. No questions asked. I showed it to them. They're like, hey, that's fine. So there's 10% off of a location that wasn't even listed, that maybe you're the kind of person that just doesn't see it and you just move on and you say, oh, there's nothing for me. Don't do that. Ask. You don't get anything unless you ask, and it works.
Yeah, it was just another Penn Station, but it wasn't on the app. It was
Yeah,
another
exactly. That location where I eat is not listed as one of the accepted locations, but the manager was more than happy twice now to go ahead and honor it. So just ask.
Yeah, in the
awesome.
chat right now, they're talking about pet insurance. If you don't know in that app, there's insurance in there you can look for. It's in there, pet insurance. Rory saved what was it, 720? Something like that on her pet insurance with her pet. There's so many things in there that if
Yeah,
you
Ron.
don't,
Yeah, and again, so many things in there to share, and like with Rory, I know she has already, but make sure after you save that you tell everybody. I mean, how many people would love to have pet insurance, and we've got it for them. So share that with them. Make sure they become a Fun Saver Network member. We can sit here all day long and talk about the savings and how great Fun Finds are and how great the drop's fixing to be, that we're not going to tell you who it is yet. But how, so, I mean, we can sit here and talk about those things all day long. But what makes this company and what makes your paycheck and what, helps this company grow is everybody sharing it. I can't say it enough. I know y'all have heard me say it 1,000 times, even just on this call, but we just want to make sure everybody is sharing. And then, my second part to that is, once you share it, make sure and follow up with them. Hey guys, I just saw you came in as a free member. Let me explain to you the benefits. Make sure you understand it. Make sure you got your welcome letter. Make sure you hold on to your welcome letter, and make sure you share it whenever you purchase something. And so, anyways, I'll get off that high horse there, Ron. But it is
but I just
absolutely,
wanted to add one. I just
yeah.
want to add one thing, Shane. Every time I use those apps, every time, guys, I feel like I stole something. I mean, I do. It makes me feel that way. I feel like I stole something. but it's a different feeling. And when people behind the counter going, wait a minute, what is that? You just used two apps? Yeah. What is that? And you'll get it all the time. But when we're talking about sharing, and Shane brings up sharing and about letting people know who we are, what we got, and how we do it, the next person I'm going to bring up, I don't know if y'all know, but I'm sick and tired of her being at the top of the leaderboard every single month. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Bobby, can you hear me? You can unmute. I think you can.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so listen, guys, I couldn't go another day. I had to convince her to do it, but I couldn't go another day without her coming on here and sharing with you guys exactly what she's doing to get all these people joining her every single month. Now watch. She's going to tell you the same exact thing she told you 2 months ago. Nothing's changed. Go ahead, Bobby. Let them know. Let them know how you're at the top of the leaderboard every single month. Listen, hold on. Let me finish. She even took vacation and still had people signing.
Two people.
Go ahead.
I just do my videos, guys, and I found I think my niche was what they call it. I talk about retirement. That's where my husband and I are at this time in our life, and we need more in our retirement years. And so every day I get up in the morning and the first thing I do, okay, I got to do a video, and I've got 2 accounts that I go on, and I just on TikTok, and that's the only place I go. I don't go anywhere else, and I'm very successful on that. And I share that, and I can get. I mean, sometimes my videos go up to 10,000 views. It's just insane. TikTok's is pushing them out because I found what I need to talk about, and that's retirement. So they keep pushing it out, and those people are coming to me and wanting help, and I'm signing them up. I was on vacation last week and didn't even do a video, and 2 people signed up. But I do, and I go live every day. It's like Ron said, I'm just doing the same thing that I do every day for the last 7 months with FunSaver. I go live every day, and I only do it once a day. I used to do it twice a day, burned out, had to quit it. Wasn't spending any time with family. So I just go live and I talk about FunSaver, and that's it. I don't talk about any other course. I'm not switching over. People want me to go do this. They want me to do that. No, I'm staying with FunSaver, and they know that about me. And I just talk about the product. I talk about the health and wellness and how it works for me. Had a phone call this morning with a lady I signed up while I was on vacation, and because every time I sign somebody up, I text them at the end of the day and make sure they get their welcome email and ask them what they actually want with the company. And I tell them, let's sit down and have a conversation. Not everybody wants to have a conversation with me, but I had one this morning and we talked for an hour and I talked about the creams. And she's like, oh my gosh, I've got to have these creams. I've never heard of them before. And so she even texted me back, I'm so glad that you reached out to me after I signed up. Nobody else has ever done that in anything I've signed up for. So I think and I told her, I said, this business is about caring for people. Shane and Ron, they care about people inside of here. And so we want to make it about people and caring and reaching out to the people that you sign up for. So they know if they have a question, they've got me to go to. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to Ron. So, I mean, it's just how it is. And but I just go live every day, guys. I mean, y'all have got to do that. That's how I share it to all these people. I signed up 8 people on my live yesterday in the first half hour of my live. And when I got off the live, there were still people on there, but I had to go take Tucker to the vet to get groomed. So, and today I didn't sign anybody up, but people were asking questions, right? They were asking me questions, but they'll come back because they know I go live at the same time. Go live at the same time every single day, not the weekends. I don't do anything on the weekends. That's family time. But Monday through Friday, I go live at the same time every day. And TikTok knows that every single day.
And so Bobby, let me ask you some questions while we're here. And it's on TikTok, by the way, John. It's on TikTok. So a lot of people, they hear you, right? And they go, well, okay, I'll go do it. I'll go to TikTok. And what happens, Bobby, is they go, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it every day at this time. And whatever the case may be, if whatever case it is, it never happens that way, right? And then sometimes what they do, Bobby, is while they're doing a live, they're looking at that little number up at the right-hand side, and they'll see 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 0. And they're like, oh my God, nobody's coming. So what I want you to make people understand, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, it never starts out with 100 people watching you. And it
No,
never will. It
it
never will. But what makes it look, you guys don't know. Bobby had one account with over 12,000 people on it and lost it, got banned out of it. When she had that account, she brought on 237 people in one day with that account, and they took it from her, gone. Now, listen, you got to be prepared. When it comes to TikTok, it's not a matter of if you're going to lose that account, it's when, because they're a little quirky about little stuff, right? So, Bobby, my question was, what do people need to expect when they first start doing TikTok and they get hit with all that negative stuff like nobody's here? But what's the one thing you would tell somebody that would change all of that for them?
cover that number up if that helps. I used to pay attention to that number a year and a half ago when I started on TikTok. I don't pay attention to that number. I mean, I'm lucky if I get 10, 12 people in my life, but I still signed up eight people yesterday. And there's people that are not in your live, they're watching from the bleachers, as they call it, and they will sign up. That happened yesterday. They were not in my live. They don't want to come in your live. They want to watch your live, and they watch
Mhm.
what you and so I
Mhm.
don't pay attention to that number anymore. So don't pay attention to that number. Cover it up if it bothers you. I got down to 0 today and I'm like, well, I don't care. I just kept talking. Curtis was on there with me and it went back up to 8 in like a minute, just because other people are going to come in and share it. There's a thing down at the bottom of your TikTok. You can share it with people that follow you and you share it out to 15 people and ask the people in there, hey, share this live out with me because TikTok will push it out so I can talk to more people and do that and tap on that screen. Give me some love. Tap on that screen. Give me some hearts. They love that. TikTok loves that. And if you're in a live and you don't think anybody's in there, come off for about, end it. Go off for about 5 minutes. Come back on. I've done that and signed up more people, and
Now,
went live. There's just tips and
now,
tricks.
now, what she's telling you is a lot of information. And you're going, oh my God, I don't know all of that stuff. But let me explain to you why she knows all of that stuff. Because she just started doing it. And it comes down to what I've always said, the learnings in the doing. She's been doing it long enough where she knows all this stuff. And you're never going to know this unless you start. And you're never going to have anybody following you. And you're never going to have anybody joining you unless you start. Number one. Number two, you got to be consistent. It's kind of like a job. You took this job. What do you have to do every day? Show up. How long? About 8 hours, maybe overtime if they make you do it. And you got to do that what? 5 days a week. It's consistent. This is no different. It's the same thing. You have a $25 a month business in a box that could literally pay you more money than any job you could ever have. 100%. But guess what? You're not consistent. You know why? Because nobody's going to fire you if you don't show up. It's just the truth. I'm telling you the truth. It's all about being consistent and doing it every single day. Every day. And if you have questions about TikTok, like how long can I go live for? Can you have more than one TikTok? Those questions, folks, there's this thing called YouTube University. And all you got to do is go to YouTube and ask those questions, and it'll answer everything for you. Everything. You can go to YouTube and go, I'm new at TikTok. What do I need to know? And there's hundreds of videos. You can get lost in the sauce and go down the rabbit hole. We won't see you for 2 weeks just trying to learn all this stuff. But even that, it's more about the doing. It's more about learning. And guys, and girls, before you even attempt it, let me tell you, there's some nasty, nasty people on TikTok. Mm-hmm. And if you get your feelings hurt very easy, you're going to have to get over that. Because they're going to come on there, they're going to badger you, they're going to call you ugly, they're going to say you're old, what are you doing here? They're going to do all kind of stuff. Just click their picture and delete them. Bye-bye. You don't know them and they don't know you. Don't get your feelings hurt over that stuff. It's business.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, TikTok is easy if you just get on there and it's hard at first. I remember a year and a half ago when I went live the first time, I was scared to death. I made my husband sit right there with me and I started talking like I can talk a lot. So I started talking. He got up and left, and I didn't even know he'd left. Just be yourself. TikTok wants you to be yourself. Laugh. I've even started something new that's really helped me. I'm just asking where everybody's from. And of course, I learned that in another program a year and a half ago. Ask where the people are from, engage with them. And it's amazing. And I have a list and I write down where everybody's from. And then they're telling me where they're from. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I used to live there. And say, well, what's so great about your state? I visited there. I loved it. I signed up people because of that. If I had not engaged with them, they just would have went on. They're like, oh, there she's asking me where I'm from. Okay, I'll tell them. It's just, yeah, it's incredible. So that's a new thing I've done. So if you have any questions, you could always text me, and do the Connect app, and I'll answer your questions for you. But go live, get out there. That is the best way, in my opinion, of sharing this business. Help me get it out, guys, with going live on TikTok. And we can all do a live together. Let's get on there and do one. Let's go and only talk about Fun Saver. Let's get that going. It's just, I love live. I love it. It's my favorite thing next to the creams. But
And nobody's going to hurt you. Nobody's going to jump for the phone and grab you, because you're going live. Listen, I know it's scary as all get out going live and people seeing you. I know it's difficult talking to your phone and like it's a person. I know all these things are crazy. I know it's hard standing on stage and talking to 3,000 or 4,000 people the first time you're there. I did it. The first time I did it, I come off there wasn't one piece of clothing on my entire body that was dry. Nothing. Even my pants. I sweated like crazy because I was scared as all get out. But you know what? The more I did it, the easier it got. And the easier it got, the better it got. And if you think for 1 second that I've been able to talk like this to people all my life, you are sadly mistaken, because I've never been able to do it until I kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. Because I'm going to make you aware of something today. The minute you stop worrying about what other people think about you, everything will change. Because they think what they think about you already, and they're going to do it anyhow, no matter what you do. So you just got to get over that little thing. I know it's tough. We're all here to help you. Matter of fact, you can go live, or we can do team lives or whatever to get you used to it. But I'm just telling you, whatever questions you have, you can go to YouTube. But nothing's going to matter unless you just do it. Just do it. Y'all think that's a Nike thing, but it's not with me. It's another thing from another company called Just Do It. Okay, so he was the originator, not Nike. Right, Shane?
That's right. That's right. And Bobby, thank you for getting on. Jim Albee, thank you for getting on. And I know we've been here 45 minutes, but I think that was some good stuff. And speaking of good stuff, is it time for Shelley?
It is time for Shelley. But before we go to Shelley, one more thing. Guys, be watching out for exactly what Shane's going to bring, that he's going to put on the market. I'm telling you now. Not probably. Guys, you guys know we've had some great stuff. We've had power walk. We've had all kind of stuff. I'm going to tell you now, this is better than all of them. Better than all. I just gave you a hint. Better than all of them. Okay, now it's Shelley's turn.
All right. Before we do a drawing, I want to remind everybody, next Tuesday we start our power hour with Rory and me. We're going to be having a 1 hour class at 2:00 Tuesday, this time slot. And we're going to start out by teaching you what to do when you first start at Fun Saver. We'll go through those first steps at the beginning of every Tuesday call. So it's something that you'll be able to bring your new people to. And then after that first few minutes where we go over that, we'll be doing other things. We'll have other speakers come on and learning all kinds of cool stuff. So it'll be a lot of fun, and I hope everybody joins us. So that's 2:00 next Tuesday.
And everybody get connected to Fund Saver Network or FSN Connect. Make sure you're connected. There is a lot of stuff about to happen on FSN Connect.
Yes, yes, and all those push messages. Is everybody getting the push messages from Connect?
I'm not getting a push message. I mean, I can see the stuff in there, but I'm not literally getting a push message coming from there.
Okay, I don't. Go check your settings and make sure, because all
Okay.
of those settings need to be on. But yeah, make sure you're getting those notifications, because like today, you would have gotten a notification about 30 minutes before the call that this
Mhm.
call was going to happen. And that's in your settings. So, okay, what are we going to give away today? I have got
$1 million.
right. Okay, we're running to the very bottom of these Rhino liner tumblers that we've got. I think I've got 10 of these left, Shane. And we got plenty of t-shirts. We love our FSN t-shirts.
Mhm.
I have got some embroidered fanny packs, and I have some laptop bags. There's 13 and 15 inch, I think. There's two different sizes. So maybe do a shirt, a tumbler, and either a fanny pack or a laptop bag.
Sounds great.
Okay.
I got another one, Shane, if you want to entertain it. You know those shirts that have the QR code on it that says, I get paid to shop, ask me how?
Uh-huh.
How about two of those and we put the QR code with the site they want on there?
Perfect.
Shipping time is a little longer on those because we have
Yeah.
to get those custom made.
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
Get it for free.
yeah.
Shelly, I tell you what, let's do 5 of those shirts Ron's talking about,
Okay.
and throw in the Rhino tumblers with it. So that'd be a tumbler and a shirt combo.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll do 5 of them.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
Let me share my screen here.
If you won before, you can't win again. I'm just kidding.
All right. Can y'all see my screen?
Not yet.
How about now?
No, we can.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We're going to shuffle a little bit. Okay. Drum roll.
Boom, boom, boom.
Debbie?
Debbie, and I don't know Debbie's last name. She just has Debbie on her Zoom account. Is she still
It
here?
says Debbie's iPad.
Yeah.
Debbie, can you put your name in here, please? It says I'm here, but we got to know who you are. Well, never mind. Look,
Yeah.
send in. Yeah, you know what to do.
Thank you so much.
Congrats, Debbie.
Yeah, you're welcome. Janet.
Yay!
Oh, that's cool. That was close.
I'm here.
It didn't
Welcome,
take
Janet.
it didn't take Janet long.
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah, and make sure to send me an email. I need your shirt size,
Mhm.
and your shipping address. So make sure you send it.
And Shelly, where are you going to have the QR code go to? Unless they send you somewhere else they want it to go. Where are you going to have it?
Just their main
FSN FundSaverNetwork.com.
.com/their
Send it to the app site. Send it to the app site.
Yeah, you tell me which site you want to use, and I'll send it.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want it any different than FundSaverNetwork.com / your ID, let us know.
Okay.
Rudy.
Rudy, I think.
So here, Rudy.
I'm here.
Good deal.
All right, that's 3. We got 2 more.
Thank you.
Vicky.
Mills. Rudy.
Vicky's here.
Vicky Mills. Okay, I'm making my notes so I don't forget.
Right.
All right, and one more. Oh. Huh.
And Francis Shaw.
I think he's still here.
Yeah, he's there. So
Awesome.
let me be clear. If you don't send an email with the site you want your QR code to go to, the size of your shirt, and your address, we're not going to be reaching out to you to make sure we get you your stuff. So you have to reach out through support@funsavernetwork.com. Give them that information. I would suggest doing it today. That way we can
And
give them-
Ron, real quick, you know how we like giving little tidbits of stuff. You're
no,
you're usually the one that likes giving the little tidbits more than
I learned my
do.
lesson.
But I'm going to give you a little tidbit real quick, guys. I think everybody in here, because I see that everybody stays until the end to see that wheel spin. I believe a couple of things that we have going on in the background that we're trying to do for you guys. I believe Fun Saver Network will be known for the wheel spin when we get done. And that's not, and that is just a little bit of information for you that it is what we have going on that we're working on will make the wheel spin your head off. So we can't wait to be to get it done, but it is something that we want to be known for Fun Saver Network because everybody loves the wheel spin and they keep talking about it. And that's why we want to do it after all these events and can't wait till you guys can see the rest of that story.
It'll be famous. It'll absolutely be famous. But don't wait on the wheel spin to get active.
No, get active. Get active. Being active now will help you
with the
wheel spin. So
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Well,
Ron, as always.
Congratulations to all 5 of you. Please get your email sent in so we can get you that t-shirt. And again, if you want a separate shared websites in your back office, if you want to do real weight, if you want to do the apps, if you want to do the creams, if you want to do just the main company, you can do that one. Let them know it's customer service which one you want. Because when somebody scans your QR code on your shirt, it's going to take them where you want them to go. Okay? So that's pretty awesome. But have a fantastic Tuesday, everybody. And don't forget tonight, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come tonight. I'm going to do the same presentation I do every Tuesday. And if you think it's not for you, it's really not. If you've seen it over and over and over, it's for your prospects. And if you send prospects and you show up, you need to be there because your prospects are looking for you if you send them there. So be there tonight. We are on zoom.com. Can't wait to see you there. Good day, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, everybody.